Mom, you're not needed in Washington tomorrow, nor any other day. So just relax and go back to sleep. Look, I'm picking you up at 2 p.m. for your doctor's appointment tomorrow. We'll talk about this Washington business later. Good night.
Cassandra, I'm going to tell you a short story and afterwards ask you a couple of questions about it. Ready? My mother and I went to France last year for about 2 weeks. We took the high-speed train from Paris to Amsterdam, where we visited the tulip gardens in the outskirts of the capital. Could you tell me what day it is?
Well, it's Tuesday.
That's right. Who's the current president of the United States?
Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, his accent so reminds me of this young fellow who used to work for me in Germany. Oh, it must be 10, 15 years ago. No, more.
Going back to the story I just told you, which country did I visit last year?
Country? Somewhere in Europe. France.
Do you remember who was traveling with me? I also mentioned a certain type of flower. Do you recall which one?
Roses. You were traveling to some sort of rose parade with your wife in France.
I think we might have to do some other tests.
But you don't think that
It's too early to tell. I think our next step should be to set you up for another CAT scan. There's no reason to be concerned just yet. Memory problems are very common among women your age, and the causes can range from a hormone imbalance to something like a sudden change in your diet. However, I'd like you to start taking these fish oil pills. They're proven to work as powerful anti-inflammatory agents. A disease like Alzheimer's is an inflammatory process in the brain, so if this is the case here, the pills will help. Well, like I said, we won't know for sure until you have that CAT scan.
Mr. Windermere,
Yes.
can I see her insurance card one more time?
So how'd it go?
The usual. They asked me stupid questions. I gave them idiotic answers. I mean, really. Do they honestly think I don't know who the president is? Me, of all people, should know this. Washington keeps contacting me, asking me for their help. I mean, this is the third one I got this week. Now, it clearly says, Mrs. Windermere, America needs you.
Cassandra, this is a junk mailing. I mean, we all get these. This is nothing. Look, it's obvious that they still remember who you are.
Exactly.
Oh, Omega Insurance. You don't see that too often. They really cover everything and everywhere.
One of the benefits of working for the government overseas.
Oh. Was she stationed there?
Did you know that I worked for the Department of Defense in Belgium, in Munich, in Rome?
If I believed all of her stories, she must have been a secret agent that saved the world from a different type of evil every week. It wouldn't surprise me if I was named after Ian Fleming.
No, I can't tell you what went on in those days. I mean, it was all really pretty hush-hush, but I'll tell you this. When I came back, this country had changed.
She reminds me of my grandfather. His story was that he was the inspiration for Agatha Christie's Hercule Poirot, which means he must have been 6 or 7 when he met her, because the character was created in the 1920s. Oh, I checked to make sure.
Now they want me back. The country's in shreds. They need my help.
What did I tell you?
I don't know why you won't believe me. I get lots of these. Listen. Here. I'll read this to you. Dear Cassandra, You see? They call me by my first name. As you know, the country is in trouble and needs your help. Urgently.
Mom, this one's not even addressed to you, but someone called Joan Marr.
That's the new identity they're giving me. Thank you for your generous contribution to our cause.
How much have you given them?
Oh, not very much.
How much?
Oh, I don't know. It's here somewhere. Yes, here it is.
You have this month alone already spent over $500 on charitable contributions? Mom, your pension hardly even covers your expenses. You have to stop.
Stop! My task as a government official is to make sure that these organizations stay afloat. If I don't give them money, what'll happen to them? What'll happen to me?
Government official? You're not making any sense. I'm taking all this harm. I am putting an end to this now.
How dare you!
Stop it! Stop it!
Fine, you deal with it. I need a cigarette.
There goes that New Year's resolution.
First he takes away my car, and now this. I am important. Hillary Clinton herself calls me on the telephone and tells me so. People in Washington remember who I am, and that's why they want me to come and work for them again. Did you know that I worked for the Department of Defense in such countries as Germany and Italy?
So, when's Rosa coming?
Never. I told her she didn't need to come back when I found her snooping through my mail.
Well, let's not let Ian know about this, okay? At least not right now.
Besides, who needs a housekeeper when I'm getting rid of the house?
Wait, what do you mean? You gonna sell it?
Well, it should be obvious by now that I'm going to be relocated to the capital very soon. What am I saying? I'll probably be deployed overseas again. Maybe Paris this time.
So, do you think she has it?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, for someone with memory loss, she seems to remember things extremely well.
Yeah, things that happened like 20 years ago. If you ask her what you had for lunch, she won't have an answer.
It's not the stories. I mean, it's like the coffee machine. She came in here and turned that thing on, and that thing has like 100 buttons on it. She didn't have to think which one to push next.
I think it comes and goes. Thank God that doctor wants to do another CAT scan, though. Mom! What the? Mom, is that you?
Of course, you could easily get it small, and then the living room will be even bigger.
Excuse me. What's going on here?
Who are you? How did you get in? I'm sure I locked the door last night.
Last night, this is my mother's house.
Are you Ian? Debbie Moorhead. Now you can tell your mother we're going to sell the house very quickly. We've only just listed it and the offers are pouring in. And at that price, I'm not surprised. I haven't even had time to put a sign out front yet.
What? Where's my mother? Where's her stuff?
I don't know where your mother is.
Do
Do you mind? All I know is that this was done through her own people.
But her own.
Excuse me. Now let's take a look outside to the balcony, and we can take a look at the beautiful landscaping. We could put a barbecue right over here in the corner, and a nice chaise lounge. That would be very pretty. Isn't this door gorgeous? This is the top line.
Please tell the ambassador that we'll be arriving in just a few minutes.
Yes, thank you.
You know, you're kind of a legend at the agency. And we've heard so many great stories about you that, well, I was starting to doubt you even existed.
Here is the information you asked for.
Your house was put on the market and everything in it was sold as you directed.